Today I'll be discussing with you three theologians who made great efforts in the work of the Holy Spirit. The first theologian I'll be discussing with you is called Saint Basil the Great. The second theologian I'll be discussing with you is called Saint Augustine of Hippo. The third theologian I'll be discussing with you is called Saint Gregory of Nyssa. Saint Basil the Great defended Orthodox Christianity against the Arian Emperor Valens. Basil was chosen to succeed Eusebius, and he became bishop of Caesarea in Cappadocia. He was strongly opinionated on the belief of the Trinity, and he battled those who called pneumatomachi, which was fighters against the Spirit, and those are the people that denied the full divinity of the Holy Spirit. Saint Basil believed that the relationship between the Son and the Holy Spirit and the Father was equal, that it was impossible to worship the Spirit except in the Holy Spirit, and vice versa. He believed that there was not three gods, but there is one God, the Father Almighty, and the Holy Spirit, the Son and Father were all part of it.
Search for truth. By nature, the Spirit is beyond the reach of our mind, but we can know Him by His goodness. The power of the Spirit fills the whole universe, but He gives Himself only to those who are worthy, acting in each according to the measure of His faith.
Augustine of Hippo's mother was Saint Monica. He was born into affluence and lived a life filled with worldly pleasures, including concubines and parties. He was converted to Christianity after a childlike voice he heard telling to take up and read, believed to be the Holy Spirit. After that, St. Augustine was baptized, and he became a priest, bishop, and even a famous Catholic writer. He laid a strong foundation in pneumatology, which is the study of the Holy Spirit. He spent 20 years working on it. He stated that love flows from the Father and Son and flows from the Spirit to humanity. And he also stated that the Church is the temple of the Holy Spirit. He also said that there is a reason why Holy Spirit is called the glory. God has always possessed glory, even before the world existed.
Beneath in me, O Holy Spirit, that my thoughts may all be holy. Act in me, O Holy Spirit, that my work too may be holy. Draw my heart, O Holy Spirit.
Gregory of Nyssa was born into a pious and a large Christian family. He and his family spent their efforts on defending the Christian beliefs, and as a result, they are falsely accused by heretics. When he was elevated into his position, he became a target of accusations such as that he was wasting church property. Saint Gregory classified the Trinity as being three links. He also defined the Trinity as being of one essence and three persons. He believed that the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit were all one and not three different gods. He stated that the only difference between them was between their relations, but then they're all that we, in following the teachings of the Fathers, confess as to the Spirit. They take it a sense of their own, and to make it a handle against us, to denounce us for profanity. We, for instance, confess that the Holy Spirit is of the same rank as the Father and the Son, so that there is no difference in them in anything, to be thought or named, that devotion can ascribe to a divine nature.